Hi, I'm back with another video, and this one's about beginner armor you should use in the end and spider's web. So let's say you grinded hard just to get to the end, and when you get to the end, you find out your armor is not strong enough. You keep getting one-shotted by endermen. So here's what the equipment you should aim for. So let's say in Spider's Den, after asking people a little bit, paying money and all, you get this glaciite armor. This was actually my first armor I used in the end. It's decent for end and then when you're mining. Now let's say you kind of don't like this armor, the Enderman still deal a lot of damage to you. But you can't deal damage to them. So here are some good swords options I would recommend. The first one is the Void Sword. If you don't have much money and you kind of want to buy a sword which isn't that costly, but it's also pretty good, I'd recommend to go for the Void Sword which you get as per the quest. And this has a boost. You get 20 strength for every piece of Ender armor hold. There's total 8 pieces, not including the armor only. There's 8 pieces. So 4 of them are separate and the 4 pieces are the armor. So this sword does decent damage, and if you really want this sword to do more damage, here these are the enchantments you should apply. Just take a quick look. And reforging these swords to spicy gives you a crit boost. So like you do more critical damage. I do over 3,000, and Enderman have 4,000 health. But right now it's because I'm wearing glaciite armor. So with this, you should be able to two-shot Enderman, and under 30 minutes you can get the Ender health, Ender armor. Now over here, there's a lot of reforges you can get. I'd usually recommend if you want to do more damage, you should go with Fierce, which boosts critical. If you want more mana, you should go for Wise, which gives more intelligence. Or if you want all, you could go for Mythic or Pure. This armor doesn't take long to get. You just take like 30 minutes of non-stop killing Enderman easily and you'll be done. The other option is you can just turn your Glaciite armor into Fierce and do more damage to the Enderman. So like, you can get the armor easily and faster and deal more damage. Now, if you don't want to do anything with any of these, but you want a sword which is one of the best swords, but also not too costly. So I'd recommend you to grind till combat 18 with any other sword you have, and then get Aspect of the Dragon. The sword is very good overall. It has high crit damage, especially when you use some other armor. And even the special ability of this does over 13,000 damage. And that too for a pretty low mana cost. And let's say after all of this, you can now one-shot Zeds. So over here, I'd recommend you to kill some dragons and get fragments. I'd aim for the young dragon armor first and the pigman sword. I love the pigman sword. Here's why. So look, there's this boost with young dragon armor, which makes you fast when you're wearing the full set. And the reason I love the pigman sword is because the special move does a lot of damage. And this is pretty hard to get. But if you don't want to work so long and like wait a bit too much, you can just buy 48 enchanted grid pork from the bazaar and you can make craft the sword after unlocking the pig collection, 9 or 10, whichever one this is. With this sword, I would recommend you spend over another 50 or 30k or something, or actually not 50, like 500k, or maxing this out with 10 hot potato books to boost the crit damage. Now in Dragon's Nest, if you want, it depends what you want. If you want this young armor, you can. If you want intelligence or you're using a mage, it or something, you can go for wise. But if you want to deal a lot of damage, I'd recommend you don't get this armor, but instead you get the unstable dragon armor. So another thing with unstable dragon armor is it does a lot of damage, especially when you reforge it to fierce. Unlike this one. For this you're gonna need high crit damage on the base sword with the base stats and everything to actually even do higher damage. Otherwise you barely do like 14k. But the problem with this is when you're not using fierce, you usually have a less crit chance. So randomly you can just okay that one didn't happen. If you just okay, I'll just explain it. If you hit an Enderman and just don't get it, like you just don't one shot it, what will happen is that the result will take a punch you, like hit you and take a lot of your health, especially in this armor. So I'd recommend you get fierce and get a high base crit chance. Like that. Yeah, look, it did a lot of damage. So in this case, if you want to do more crit damage, but also at a pretty decent speed, I would say you should get the unstable dragon armor. This one that has less mana when you're using fierce, but if your reforges are good, you can change it to anything you want, mythic, titanic, wise, and over here you can just like easily deal like 20 or 21,000 damage without anything changing your base stats or something like this. Okay, that dude ran away. Yeah. But over here, if you want to go fast, you should use the rogue sword, which gives you a speed boost, but also pretty slow compared to the young dragon armor. So if you're aiming to do more crit damage and farm spells, you should go with this fierce, unstable dragon armor. Or if you have any other way to boost your damage, you should use young as it's way faster. And it can easily like go even faster with the rogue sword. So you can go faster, kill zelts faster, and earn money faster. These are all of the beginner items you should get if you have just arrived in the year. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. If I did anything wrong or if something I should know which I don't, comment and tell me. I'll work on it. And thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and share it with whoever needs help with their armor. Thank you.